Alright. Each person reflect on the difference you believe you have made in the lives of your students.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like just coming here for our students, like, a lot of them don't have, like, a positive role model, or they don't see people our age outside of school that, like I said, are positive role models. You know, like, they see people our age out on the streets, like, doing drugs and selling drugs and just, like, not involved in good things. So I feel like to have a teacher, you know, that's still, like, younger, that they feel like isn't someone that's like their mom or their dad or their grandmom, that they can look up to as a positive role model. I feel like that's just been the biggest impact, is basically them having, like I feel like my students talk to me about a lot of things and, like, you know, feel like they can trust me and look up to me as a positive role model.
I think I always said to the students, like, you're helping me learn.
Yeah.
Like, Ms. Janetti's helping me learn, you're helping me learn, we're teaching you, you know, you're learning from us, I'm learning from you, type of thing. So I never wanted it to feel like I was authoritarian. I didn't want them to think I was, like, the big boss person. I didn't want them to think I was their friend, like, on a friendly basis. But, you know, I wanted them to know, like, they can come to me and talk to me, and, you know, just that I was there for them if they ever...
Yeah, like you guys said, though, like, I feel like in the beginning you have to have, like, a relationship. Like, everything starts off like a relationship with your students, and, like, if they feel like they can trust you and, like, they'll talk to you. Like, my kids, I feel like, even more, like, tell me stuff because they're older and they've experienced more. And, you know, it's like the one girl wrote me a letter the other day and was like, I'm really sad, I want to talk about my brother who died. And, like, not during class time, but, like, if we have, like, some extra free time, like, she'll come over and talk to me about it. But, like, I just feel like having that, like, relationship with them.
Yeah, and like you said, it's not like you're their friend, but at the same time, it's like they know that they can trust you.
Yeah.
And I feel like my kids can take that, like, when I leave, that they'll be able to feel like that was someone that I trusted and could talk to, and, you know, that I knew was going to be there for me.
I feel like a difference I made in their their lives was, like, in the beginning, they were kind of, like, held back and shy, but now, like, they come right up to me, and, you know, they'll talk to me about anything, and especially the one little boy, Lucas, who has autism. He was really shut down, like, more than anybody else in class, and he wouldn't barely talk to, and, you know, if something was funny, he would cover his mouth because, like, he didn't want to show, but now he's comfortable, and, like, I feel like, I don't know if that would be a difference that I made, but I feel like I made some kind of impact on their life that they feel comfortable enough
well, and just, like, he probably feels safe in the classroom because he does trust you and Miss Janetti. Yeah. And he feels like, okay, like, I can come in here and be myself and laugh if I want to laugh or whatever.
And I feel like the school is, like, the only place they have, like you said, like, the constant, like, role models and, like, people that are actually constant in life. Like, they talk about, like, oh, my dad's in jail now, and it's like people are in and out of their lives. My mom has a new boyfriend, new, you know, whatever. So I just feel like having that, like, constant, they know we're always going to be here. Like,
and that's why I feel so bad, because we, like, just started telling my kids, like, all right, Miss LeBar, you know, like, in 2 weeks. We just did yesterday, and they were, like, so sad, and I felt so bad because, like you said, like, they wake up every day. Like, the days when we're not here for CLI, the next day when I come in, it's like, where were you? What were you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And so it's like you said, like, for a lot of the kids, even their mom and dad isn't, like, a constant. Like, they don't, like, we go home every day knowing, like, okay, someone's going to be there. They don't even have that, but they can come to school every day and know, like, okay, Miss LeBar's going to be there. Yeah.
What do you hope that your students have taken away from being in the classroom with you?
That's what we just said.
Yeah. Also, everything we taught them.
Yeah.
I hope they actually learned something.
Yeah. Well, like you were saying with the science thing.
Yeah. The other day we were doing apple turkeys, and my science unit was on apples, and, you know, after we did the whole, you know, got through all the fun activity part, they got to eat their apples. So I, like, held one of the apples up and asked them, you know, what each part was, and they were able to tell me, and I was like, oh my god, you learned, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Weeks later, you still remember. So that was, like, a really big thing.
Yeah, I noticed.
the other day in my class, like, we were on the rug doing something, and this one kid farted so bad, and the one kid was like, "It's gas!" Because I didn't matter, so liquids and gases, and I was like, "You're right! That is a gas. Good job."
Yeah, my kids are like that too, like, especially, like, with, like, we, in the beginning, like, I was teaching them, like, prefix and suffixes and stuff like that, and, like, even if there's, like, a word we're reading, or it doesn't even have to do with, like, anything, it's like, this word has a prefix, and I'm like, yes, like, they remember, and they remember that, and, like, even with the similes and metaphors, like, even the stories that they read, like, even if I'm not reading it with them, they'll be like, look, I found a simile, and, like, they'll show me in the book, so it's like, they do remember, like, they did learn.
Well, and that's another thing, too, that, like, from being in the classroom, I would hope that they would take away is, like, being excited about learning. Like, all those stories that we just told, like, those kids were excited because they remembered something that we taught them. And I feel like the way that I'm sure all of us reacted, like, you know, giving them praise and saying good job and all, like, that's going to make them continue to be excited. Like, I want to learn this. I want to remember this. I want to do good on this so that, like, I can, like, this person will be happy with me.
I don't know. I just feel like I hope they took away, took away something. Just like everything, like us being there and us teaching and us, you know, sharing stories and anything from our lives and anything from their lives.
Yeah.
You know,
like it's like a relationship.
Be
like,
remembered.
Yeah, like you were saying in the beginning, like not a friendship, but it is like a relationship that they have, and it's probably like one of the most like strongest, most steady relationships that they do have in their lives is with their teachers. So just to be able to like be that person for someone, is really cool.
What did you hope to accomplish and why? I remember at the beginning of the year, like, all right, I just want to get started. I want to get into it. I want to get going. I want to just, not be a teacher, but I just want to teach. I just want to get ready. And then it wasn't so much like I just want to teach, so much as I just want to do it and be there. And, be a part of the class, not just be the teacher, but be a part of the class, a part of their lives. And I think it was definitely like.
That's how I felt too. Like in the beginning, not that I was just like, oh, I just want to be done, but like you said, I was like, I just want my own classroom. Like I just want to be a teacher. But now it's like I don't even want to leave. Like I don't want to leave the kids, and just like you said, just like every day being a part of their lives.
And like I feel like I learned a lot from them too. Like some of the stories.